In my last video, I sketched out a hummingbird and it made me realize that I actually have a hummingbird feeder and I've never filled it up. So I'm gonna make some hummingbird nectar today with some sugar water and let's see if we can attract some hummingbirds. I just looked up the recipe and it looks like it's 1 part plain white granulated sugar with 4 parts water. Do not use red dye, honey, or raw sugar. So I guess I'm gonna get that together on the stove. Got my sugar. Do I want to, how much? Math. I'm gonna do 1 cup of sugar and 4 cups of water. I probably should have put the water in first. There's like some sugar stuck to the bottom now. Note to self, never put the sugar in first before the water unless you're trying to make caramel. Maybe it'll dissolve when the water heats up more. While that heats up, let's go get the bird feeder. I've had it hung up here for a while now. Let's see if I can grab it. Oh no. Hummingbirds! They're here. Oh my gosh, okay. Oh my god, that was so cool. It's like they know somehow. I remembered the reason that I haven't used my hummingbird feeder is because it leaks like crazy. I think I'm gonna go to the store and pick out a new one. The caramelized parts did dissolve off, so if that happens to you in the future, just know that it will boil away. But this is ready, so I'm gonna get ready to head out. Let's go. I'll be back, girls. My steering wheel is really hot. I'm thinking about going to Home Depot. I looked online and it seems like they have some really cute ones. One of my friends is an ornithologist and he told me that the best type of hummingbird feeders are the ones that have a little rest around it for the hummingbirds to sit on because they do get tired and it also can attract more of them. So I'm gonna look for that. Well, I looked to see online if Home Depot had hummingbird feeders, and apparently they don't, so I guess I'm gonna try Lowe's. I don't know why this keeps happening to me. This one doesn't have the little perch, but I do like how cheap that one is. I like that this one is clear and has the little footrests. I think I'm gonna get this one. I'm glad this had a minute to cool off while I was gone. Maybe filled that up a little too much. Let me wash this off because I got sugar water all over it. So cute! I'm gonna keep the rest of the sugar water for the next like 10 days because apparently you're supposed to clean it every 3 to 5 days, and with it being so hot, I'm sure that it will need to be cleaned. We have a good jar we could use. I'm like already looking out the window to see if I have any hummingbirds. It's probably gonna take a little longer than that. This little $10 bird feeder that says, for replacement parts for your nectar feeder, call Nature's Way Bird Product. That's so cool. That means that they actually care about the environment and they're not just like a product. Like, I didn't even realize there is an ant moat like already installed at the top of that. That's so nice. So I'm going to a Queer Life drawing event tonight and I haven't been to a life drawing class since college. I also usually go with friends to things like this and I'm going by myself. Personal growth moment. I'm excited to meet some new people and explore a subject that I'm not really used to drawing.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, 20 minutes.
We had a cold front come in and it has inspired Hope and I to go out this weekend and be creative. So I'm gonna take you guys along with us. Let's have some fun. I've been trying to let myself follow whatever I'm interested in lately without worrying too much about where it's going to lead. Hope and I went to our favorite coffee shop and brought our sketchbooks with us, which is one of my favorite ways to spend time together. There's something really nice about making things alongside someone else, especially when there isn't really pressure for what you're making to become anything more than that. While we were there, I created this little Buckeye butterfly. I've been really interested in making small things lately, like insects or flowers, just anything small and worth noticing. We've been growing these zinnia flowers for a few months now, and I thought that even though it makes me sad to cut the flowers, it would bring so much joy into our home. Aren't these so beautiful? Oh my gosh. It's so honestly such a reward to be able to cut flowers and bring them into your own home. I found an extra mirror in my closet from whenever I did my piece for the Between Field and Fable show, and that piece actually sold, so I decided to make another one to replace it. But this time, instead of drawing Colorado columbines, I chose to do tulips. I don't know what it is about these etched mirror projects, but every time I do them, I can always make them very quickly. This piece took me about an hour and a half, and I love the way that it came out. It's the beginning of August, and I need to finish that platter that I started in my last video. So I'm gonna do that today. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure if I'm gonna finish it in this video, but I am just trying to take my time with it because I want this to be something that I keep in my house for a really long time and serve food for my guests during Thanksgiving or Christmas. And so it's really important to me that I take my time with this. I'm gonna start scratching away at the parts I don't want there to be anymore. I learned that scratching away the glaze like this is a great way to add detail because you have to add 3 layers of paint to get the solid color when it's fired, but it ends up with really thick lines. But adding the scratch marks kind of puts that detail back in. I was creating a lot of dust, so I decided to protect my lungs. I'm gonna show you where we're at right now. So you can see the parts that I've scraped away and the parts that still need to be worked on. I really am enjoying the way that it's looking, but it is taking me a lot longer than I expected. And my original plan was to have this finished, this video, but I actually don't think that that's gonna happen because of how time consuming it's becoming. And that's okay. I'm gonna finish it in my free time, and then whenever it is done and fired, I will show you guys what it looks like, but it might be a little minute until that happens just because I wanna do a good job on it, and I wanna be proud of the things that I put out into the world and make, and this deserves my time and energy and not to be rushed. So I think that, yeah, we'll see it when it's done.